scattery, and that's not typically my feeling. It's crazy. But I want to tap in. I will ask some questions for Divine Femme. And this one just flipped over as I'm shuffling. So maybe this is Divine Masculine holding your heart, you know, maybe getting ready to shift out of any negative kind of place that they're in and really have abundance. So let's see, okay? I hope you're doing well, guys. Welcome. Spirit, what is Divine Masculine's current energy? His energy. His or her, please. Okay, so the sun, which is definitely speaking about positivity, rebirth, having, you know, perhaps having some kind of light shine on them now. And the strength is definitely, the angel of strength is guiding Divine Masculine into becoming more strong as a core and having that balance, allowing oneself to go through some sort of changes in order to see some kind of light and positivity in their life. I do feel like maybe some sort of message is coming in with this new beginning. Message for them, perhaps, as far as, you know, having this kind of a feeling that everything's going to be okay, and a feeling of getting over things from the past and being able to grow. Like, this is an internal message, I feel. Okay. And then the storm warning, this is a 10. This is beautiful because, like, I do feel like some of them are getting over some kind of a storm, a turmoil. This is a 10, so this is the storm is moving away. It's not moving towards. It's gone. The wrath has already been unleashed, and now it's time for cleanup. And that's definitely what I feel like this message is from the sun, is that, you know, it's okay. You're still strong. You're still standing. You can still fight. And then the 4th chakra. So this is the heart chakra, you know, what you're talking about, having love and opening up and feeling love. And this is love that they're feeling for themselves, which makes them whole. I haven't been able to talk clearly, and I think it's the Mercury retrograde. I just feel like there's a lot of energies flowing through me, so excuse me, guys. But I feel like they're having self-love for themselves, and perhaps this is spirit telling them, giving them that message. You know what? It's okay. The worst is over. You know, open your heart chakra. Don't be scared to still love and continue to grow. And I feel like this is by choice. This is something that, you know, they're making a decision to perhaps get out of a stagnant situation. At the bottom of the deck is deceit, and this is deceit that they could be having from the exterior, people around them in their environment, or it could be interior, holding back, you know. So I feel like this is something that they're working on, definitely. Changing. I feel like they're saying changing with this card, okay? And then attachment. So yeah, see, changing. They're changing the way they think and what's holding them back from growth. So definitely leaving a turmoil space. With the storm and the way it's moving away, it's like they're leaving something. But I feel like I want to clarify that card just to see what it is that they're leaving, because I do feel they're taking themselves out of maybe perhaps conflict or some kind of you know, stagnant situation that they've placed themselves, something like that. Let's see. What is card 10, storm warning? What does that mean for Divine Masculine and their energy? Okay, so you got a couple. So we have the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the Devil, the 3 of Cups, and then one last one that flung over is the 7 of Wands. So I do feel like maybe they're choosing to let go of some kind of manipulative, either it's a person, something, let's see here. Maybe they're letting go of some sort of codependency that they had, you know, if they were having trouble with drinking, overindulging. It's like, I feel like they're standing up to it and fighting back. Now, this could be them fighting back to a person, because, I mean, in this card, it's like you can see that there's something that perhaps maybe they felt attached to, maybe obligated to, something that wasn't prolonging their health, their strength. But I feel with the Knight of Cups coming out first, there's a change as far as feeling love for themselves, or perhaps maybe wanting to give an offer to the Two of Wands, which is definitely, I do feel it's a spiritual union. I feel there are two here that are trying to become one, okay? And for a long time, this card is a card of waiting. The Two of Wands, it's a card of planning your future, but still waiting for that to come into fruition for you. So I feel like with this Two of Wands, it's like they're wanting to perhaps start a new partnership that would bring two into one, okay? It is an 11, so I definitely feel it's like they want to give this cup of love and start over with Divine Feminine. Something that I feel with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands, I feel as if it's a sense of like easygoing and just pretty much where it's almost like where their emotions are flowing. You know, so, but I feel that they're leaving, the storm that they're leaving is perhaps ending, you know, a karmic situation with a karmic partner, maybe something that they were doing, but I feel they're standing up to it. And that's what the 10 of storm is. And I do feel like they're finding more love for themselves, which is beautiful, because that's the place that you want them to be, as far as, you know, waking up and finding some kind of love for themselves. Three of Cups is definitely, because you can take it as you know, there's still a lot of attraction between Divine Femme and Divine Masculine, where they want to come back and reunite and come together. So, I mean, you got the Knight of Cups there with the Two of Wands. This could definitely be a message for some of you where they're still feeling that attachment for you, that kind of love, because there is red in the card. And so, you know, you have to take it as it resonates, because this is a general reading. But I feel with the Seven of Wands, they're standing up, they're fighting back. There's resistance there, okay? But they're not laying down and taking it anymore. They're actually fighting back. And that's a change. That's a beautiful mindset, kind of different energy for them to be at. Really opening up and perhaps following whatever messages they're getting. Because with this card, I heard messages. They're receiving messages. Messages to start over for themselves, okay? And having that inner strength to have, like, they live through a storm. They're still standing. And in a sense, it's like Spirit saying, you know, you're still here. Open up to your heart chakra. Just because you've gone through a storm doesn't mean you can't love anyone else, or you have to hold yourself back, okay? So it's really about feeling love again for themselves, for you. You know, so I do feel like that is a change. So I want to know, what's the major thing that Divine Masculine is going through right now, as far as, you know, changing views about themselves, about Divine Feminine? What is happening to them in a major way to change themselves? Okay, so you have the Moon, and you have the High Priestess. So with these cards, I definitely feel they are starting to get the messages from Spirit. As far as, you know, having that message, when I hear message with the Sun card, it's a message from Spirit. It's not a message like a text message or email or something like that. It's a message like an inner calling from Spirit. And so both of these cards are saying these are about spiritual changes. Perhaps maybe gone through the dark night of the soul and surviving the dark night of the soul with the Moon here, really being guided to the direction that they're supposed to be flowing to, okay? With the High Priestess, they've been educated about something, and it's something to do with spirituality. Here's another 11. Maybe they're being educated by the Twin Flame, as far as awakening to a Twin Flame, and perhaps maybe now accepting that they are a Twin Flame and that they have a Twin Flame, okay? So this is changes. This is really speaking about the two dogs are like trying to guide divine masculine right down the right path. Okay, try to keep them from anything that is evil or anything that is malicious for them. So I feel that they're being guided by spirit, by divine forces, to perhaps open up to spirituality, to learn. They could be going through this period of time where they're just grabbing any kind of knowledge, any kind of books, and asking people. I feel like this is with the high priestess. It's definitely like where they're being educated, and I feel like because they're doing this, their heart chakra is opening. They're learning to love. They're learning to forgive. With the moon comes, especially new moons. That's when you release. That's when you let go. And then with the full moons, you set out your intentions. I feel like these moon cycles are teaching them how to release stuff from the past and allow the storms to pass. Okay, if that makes sense for you. But I definitely feel that the major life change that is happening for them right now is spirituality. And this is a spiritual union. Twin flames, it's not about being together with the girl next door or the boy next door and you just get married and you have that little picket fence and you start popping out some children. It's not that. It's a spiritual union that you're always connected with your twin flame. Okay, so I think that they're waking up to it. I feel that they're not pushing it away. Okay, is what I'm trying to tell you. Please clarify the high priestess. What is this change that they're seeing? Okay, 10 of swords. See, they're being guided. They've ended. This is another 10. You got two 10s right now, and you have two 11s. So what this is telling you right here is that they're completing a cycle where they have been brokenhearted. They've been brokenhearted to the core. With the 10 of swords, I feel that, whoever in their environment has really placed them in a negative situation for so long, I feel that now spirit is trying to call them away from it. Okay, and sometimes they may hold on to difficult situations, not knowing how to get out of them, or maybe being stuck in a situation out of obligation, or not wanting to let other people down. But what is happening with the high priestess is that they're digging deep into divine masculine's skin and saying, this is a 10. You're supposed to move on. You're not supposed to stay in a storm. Okay, you're supposed to release it and let it go. And if someone's done something really horrible to you, break those chains and break free. Okay, and so this is something that requires love, because if they don't have love, they can't love you, divine femme. They have to love them first so that they can love you. And this is a cycle that they're on. Okay, and with the high priestess, it speaks of secrets. So maybe secrets have been realized by them. Has there been any secrets? And you got the moon twice. Okay, it's funny because it's clarified with the moon. Okay, so something definitely is not right. Something that they saw perhaps didn't really sit with them well. It broke their heart. I feel like it really broke their heart. And so now what is needed to happen is some kind of regrowth, some kind of mending the soul, opening up, having love for themselves, regaining some kind of strength. So it was clarified by 3 major arcanas. Okay, so you got the strength, the emperor, and the moon. So something in that body, in that mind, in that head, it's definitely calling to perhaps come back to a point in their life where they got to get some kind of structure. I feel like they need to rebuild. They're in a rebuilding kind of healing mode right now. Okay, so if you haven't heard from them in a long time, or maybe they just shut you out, I feel that they're doing this in order to find love within themselves so that they can come back to you repaired, restored, and you'll get the best of them. Okay, is pretty much what I'm sensing. But I want to know, perhaps maybe this is the thing that they're saying to me, is that what has been revealed to them with the moon is probably seeing things they weren't seeing clearly. Okay, they could have been getting warnings. They're learning to be a free spirit now, instead of being a spirit that is tied perhaps to like over drinking or over shopping or codependent energies, or people who latch on to them that have those kind of codependent energies or tendencies. It's like they're healing from that, and they're seeing, oh my God, I could totally be a free spirit. I don't have to be tied down. I can go where I want. I've broken free, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they're broken free. Their soul is breaking free from any kind of stereotypes, any kind of misconceptions of how this society is built. And this is where they're getting their balance and their strength. Okay, so that they can regain their structure, their foundation. And you see he's got a scroll here, so it goes all the way back to the high priestess, which this is the knowledge that divine masculine is learning. Okay, so beautiful. And it could have to do something with a bad partnership. The Four of Wands is at the bottom, and then at the top is the Ace of Swords. So they've learned some kind of truth about whatever commitment they laid themselves in. Okay, whether it's a karmic partner, whether it's a karmic situation, you choose. Because, like I said, this is a general reading. So I feel that whatever they devoted to themselves, it caused them some kind of heartbreak, because I think what they realize is this relationship, this partnership, whatever it is, it's not for the best of me. Okay, they're breaking free, and I heard, I am free. I really don't have to be tied up. Okay, so that is something that is major life changing for them. It's a life change, guys. What is the moon? I'm going to clarify this moon here. As far as the major things that they're going through, what is it that they found out? What did they see? And okay, so Three of Wands, they're finding that power. They're finding the strength to move on from a storm that has either been continuing because they put themselves in that cycle over and over and over. So what they're doing now is that they're realizing, oh my God, I can move forward. And I feel like this is a change that's been needed to happen for a long time, and they've been waiting for this change. Perhaps letting go of stuff, releasing. Like I said, the moon is about releasing, going through cycles, changing, being more intuitive. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, this is saying divine masculine is moved themselves out of a storm, out of a addictive behavior, out of a codependent relationship, and they're moving away from it, and something new is coming into play for them now. They're having balance. Okay, very beautiful, guys. I mean, I do feel like that is a change for them, and definitely very beautiful. At this point, I would like to know, what are the struggles that divine masculine faces as far as with their analytical thinking? What is it that they think they can't overcome? Okay, I feel divine masculine. I feel that they're hardcore thinkers. They think. Okay, service. And it says, I feel good when I can help others, and that's with the heart chakra. So they might have felt that if they were in a karmic partner relationship that was a very codependent sort of kind of negative attachment, they felt good by trying to perhaps maybe help this person out. If it had to do with money or instability or something like that, they took on that role to try to service this person. Okay, and so relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So they've changed from being the person like yes man to more thinking about themselves. Okay, because see, they felt good helping the karmic partner. I feel like the karmic partner, they were trying to help out. Okay, and so now it's like they have patience, or they're working on their patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So maybe they're getting that call, that message that they must move away from negativity and become a happy person, happiness, have a high vibration, okay? I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So they're trying to leave darkness, sadness, any kind of suppression, okay? And they're changing their mindset as far as being that yes man, that yes person, and now working more for I am, okay? And loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. So they might be going through a spout of feeling lonely, okay? Lonely because perhaps maybe they realize they're with the wrong partner. Perhaps they realize that their heart is still attached to divine feminine, okay? So I do feel that somewhere in there, this is something that's got to change and it's evolving. I do feel they somehow don't want to be alone. They're scared to start over again is what I'm hearing, but they don't want to be alone, and they fear that some of them might have been stuck staying with the karmic because they don't want to be alone. So they rather stay in a low vibe relationship than be alone. Okay, but this is a change that the universe is playing on them with the high priestess and the moon. This is something that they're trying to drive divine masculine to go into a different direction. Okay, and then imagination. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So they're becoming more in tune to the fact that they are creative. Creative in the sense of where, you know, they can manipulate their own energy. They can take themselves out of darkness and into light versus staying in dark. That takes a creative mind to be able to release things and allow change to happen for you. So I feel that their imagination, the way they're thinking, is opening up. And that is what's happening with the fourth chakra here. You see, they're opening up to love in their heart space, which allows for change, okay? So I want to know, what is this loneliness that they're feeling? Because I feel they are lonely. I feel like they don't want to be alone, definitely. And I mean, who would want to be alone, okay? What is loneliness for divine masculine? What does loneliness mean? Loneliness. What does this mean for them? So with the Nine of Cups, this is perhaps where they are not successful in a home, in something that makes them supposedly supposed to make them happy. If that makes sense, it's almost like they could be in a marriage that is a stable marriage because they're married and they live together, but they could be unhappy, and that could cause them to be lonely and feeling like it's not successful, okay? So I feel like it's also saying like they want to be successful as far as not feeling lonely. So this could be a change that they're trying to have, like, what is that, like self-worth, self-love, something like this. With the Nine of Cups, it speaks about getting a wish fulfillment. So they're really trying to get their head out of a place where they're lonely, and maybe this is where they're starting to realize what they have and what they don't have, okay? What is the Nine of Cups? Because that's an interesting thing to clarify as far as loneliness, getting a wish fulfillment. So I feel they're making wishes to get out of loneliness. And how would they do that? How would they do that to get out of loneliness, please? How would they do that? And so, and that takes giving some kind of message, some kind of offer. I feel like this is for divine femme. A healing connection. See, so they see you as a healing connection for them, and what would give them that wish fulfillment to knock off loneliness is to be able to call and give you some kind of message and return, and that would give them success, okay? Because they're feeling a void without divine femme, which causes them to have some kind of loneliness. Okay, I get it. with the star card, it's speaking about this connection. You could have miles and miles of separation between the two, but that connection is still there because it's a spiritual union. And it's very much what I got with the Two of Wands. There's two wands, but it's really in a sense one, okay? Because of the 11, it's like you come together and you create some kind of balance, and you're part of one, okay? There's two of you, but you're part of one, if that makes sense. So there is that connection there. And the star card is the same thing as the Nine of Cups, where they want to give that message so that they can have some kind of success and wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment, and this is a wish fulfillment. So they might be working on sending out that message to Divine Femme with the Page of Cups, okay? So they feel lonely where they are. They're missing. I feel like they're missing Divine Feminine, definitely. And maybe this imagination is them thinking about you, dreaming about you. I'm going to ask because I'm curious now, okay? I don't know why they just said that, but imagination, please. What does this mean? What does the imagination mean for Divine Masculine? What does that mean? Imagination. What are they trying to imagine? Okay, so they see, and I sort of thought that, okay, they're still thinking very passionate about Divine Feminine. Their urge to be with you and be connected with you and share intimacy and be touchy and lovey, it hasn't gone away from them. They very much want to give that message, okay, on the 3D, not so much on the spiritual realm. So I feel they're getting antsy, and they could be dreaming about you sexually and just really attracting, wanting to surrender to you, really having a new beginning with you. Look at that, definitely. Okay, because with this Five of Swords, it's like they're handing you their sword. They surrender. They no longer want to have that void where they're lonely, okay? So I feel that this is them being vulnerable and wanting to surrender to Divine Femme. And with this imagination, they're creating you, okay? In other words, how can I say this? They're manifesting you, just like you're manifesting them to come back into your life. They're doing the same thing you're doing. They're creating, okay? Oh, and I love it. And I'm telling you, they still see you very passionately, very loving, very tender. I mean, the Page of Wands, this is a message of happiness and loving. So you got the 3 pages, guys. You got 3 pages. You're gonna get a message. And it's very funny because I did see right here in this card, there is a message coming, okay? Beautiful. I mean, wow, amazing. I love it, okay? And they're thinking about relationships, so they're trying to create the relationship between you and them, definitely. Wow, they're manifesting either you returning to them or them returning to you to be able to give you that new beginning with the Ace of Cups, okay? I mean, I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely trying to work on happiness. What is the service? Maybe they want to take care of you. Maybe they want to give you the whole world. I mean, what is the service? I feel good when I help others. Yeah, look at that. Okay, 10 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and you got the 4th page, which is some kind of clarity, some kind of truth, some kind of communication, okay? And look at that. At the bottom of the deck is that 6 of Swords. They're coming in, okay? They've already left turmoil. Remember, they've already left that storm, and they're coming in. They're coming in with messages, and there's the Wheel. So definitely, oh my goodness, you got 4 pages. I don't ever really think that happens where all 4 pages come out. I mean, and this is telling you there's going to be a message, okay? You got all 4 of them out right here in the open. You're getting some kind of message coming in. With the Wheel, it could be soon. It could be something turning in your favor soon. Because this is where they have their happy. This is definitely where they're getting their happy. And this is where they're getting their peace, their rest, their peace, their serenity, the protection. You are their protector. And I did hear that before with the Strength card. You protect them. You give them that sense of happiness. And definitely they're telling you to be patient, okay? Because it is going to happen in divine timing, okay? And so they haven't forgotten this relationship that they hold for you, that they have with you, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love that. So hang tight if you haven't heard anything, because it's in their mind. I mean, look at that. 4 pages. They want to give that communication. They want to open up. They want to give you love. They want to take care of you, and they want to give you the passion. So my God, you're getting everything wrapped into one. That is beautiful, because this is what makes them happy. Definitely, okay? So you got 3 10s on the board. That's completing a cycle. You got 4 pages. I mean, wow. I'm amazed, okay? So hang tight, because something's going to happen. I definitely feel it. It's going to happen. And then they are coming back in your way, okay? So I want to know, at this time, what does divine feminine need to know about divine masculine that they're not aware of? What does divine feminine need to know about their divine masculine that they're not aware of at this time, please? What are they not aware of? And you got the Fool. You just don't know that a new beginning is coming to you. A new beginning is coming to you because of the Tower has happened. The Tower has happened. That is releasing something, which is very much this. It could be the karmic partner. Okay, if they have a karmic partner, it's the release of the karmic partner. It could be that maybe it's something toxic for them, as far as a toxic situation. They're leaving it, okay? And that is something you don't know because you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it on the plane, on the 3D plane. But this is definitely a new beginning, guys. This is coming in without any questions of what if. This is taking that leap of faith no matter what, and just charging in, okay? And I feel that spirit is the one that has caused this change and this shift in divine masculine, okay? Definitely. Oh my goodness gracious, I love it. It's amazing. It's a great feeling. So just look out, because like I said, they got messages on the mind as far as how to communicate with you, how to open up with you. And that is something that you don't know. You don't know that perhaps maybe they're preparing to come back. They're preparing to come back and give you something. With this 5 of Pentacles on this deck, it's like giving you service. Maybe they've been shelling out money to the wrong person, taking care of the wrong person. And now what could be happening is, oh my gosh, I really need to let go of that struggle. And that struggle would be the karmic partner or the karmic situation that they're in. And this is them saying, okay, I'm going to give to the right one. The same thing with the 5 of Swords. They're going to give it to you. They're surrendering to you. And they want to take care of you, definitely, is what it is. And that's something that you don't know. What is the Tower? What is the Tower that Divine Feminine doesn't know about? What is the Tower, please? The Tower. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups means something's opening up. Something has been taken away, okay, so that a new opportunity will be coming in for you. Whether this means that Divine Masculine can finally pick you and choose to be with you, as far as healing, releasing karmic cycles, releasing karmic partners, so that something has opened up, and now it gives them the opportunity to come back into your life, okay? So that is what is happening with the Tower, okay? They've released something so that a new door has opened for them, and they're able to take that leap of faith. And the other ones that flung out with this is the Knight of Wands. They hold a lot of passion for you, and I mean sexual drive. It's like, bam, oh my gosh. It's like they got one target on their mind, and that target is Divine Feminine. And I'm telling you, I hear it very clearly because of all the pages that are there. Maybe they're racking their mind to how to communicate this to you, okay, at this time. So the High Priestess again, and this is spiritual pulling, spirituality pulling to them. Okay, take what you've learned. We've helped you. We've guided you. We've guided you. We've given you messages. We've given you knowledge. Now take this knowledge and run and have that happy home that you want, because this is where they feel truly happy, is with Divine Feminine. Peaceful, quiet, happy, just peace. I feel peace, okay? And then so the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Coins. And then so this person's really graduated. And then the Eight of Wands, which is talking about communication. What I feel here, I feel that what has happened is like this person has transformed. Your Divine Masculine might carry like a feminine energy. But I feel with the Queen of Cups, they're saying they found their way to their heart chakra as far as being vulnerable and allowing feelings to flow through them, because at some point they were blocked off from feeling any kind of feeling, any kind of love, giving, anything like that. And now they're opened up so that they can give you some kind of communication. And this is quick communication coming in with the Eight of Wands. Okay, this could be coming out of left field and you just don't even know it, okay? But I do feel that with the Queen of Wands, this is a pull. This is an energy to perhaps get themselves into the right headspace, to where they are thriving as a whole, as a one, okay? Instead of perhaps being driven by something that someone dictates to them, or being held back from someone, okay? So they found their strength. Definitely, they hold a lot of passion and a lot of love for you, okay? This is the same person, guys. They just sort of graduated and have all these different levels of knowledge. And the rainbow is like, that's what it's representing, having the different levels of knowledge and healing. And so this person is not immature. I feel like this person wants to rush in. They want to give you love. It's very much the same as with the Page of the Page of Pentacles, where they want to give you love, they want to give you passion, they want to take care of you, okay? And I do feel like this is coming in fast. I'm very amazed because you got all the it's very funny. You got the Kings, you got the Pages, and you got the Knights. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I'm just boggled. Very interesting. Let me see. I know. I'm just curious, guys. Like, very, very interesting. Yeah, it's like this person has just done a full transformation, like a 180. But they're balanced as far as having love for themselves, wanting to give you love, having some kind of passion, and really straightened up their life, okay? So definitely, I do feel like they're coming in for you hot. Definitely hot, and wanting to really, perhaps like just, what I'm sensing, it's like they want to take care of you on all aspects of life. Love, emotion, clarity, money, everything, okay? They want to give you everything. I want to know, what is the difference between the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups? What is the Queen of Cups? Okay. And then what is the Queen of Wands? Because I see two queens there. And I was getting on the lines where maybe you have a masculine that carries more feminine. We all carry masculine and feminine energies. So I'm just wondering if this is another female, or is it just an energy? Okay, so what is the Queen of Wands, please? What's the Queen of Wands? Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, what is clarified is working. So they're finding stability as far as working with themselves. They could definitely feel like, okay, divine feminine is the one that works for me. Okay, and this is like an aha, like an epiphany. Like, okay, I get it. I know which one works well for me and with me. With the Six of Pentacles and the Judgment, this is who they're coming back to. They're coming back to the Queen of Wands, which gives them balance. And the Judgment is saying there's a second chance available to you. Okay? Oh my gosh, like I love it. Like this person, I have to tell you this. They have transformed for you. Okay? They have done the work, all the work, the releasing and letting go. They've done it for you. And they really, okay, they really need this time to be away from you in separation. Separation from twin flames, it's not the best and it's not the easiest thing that happens to you. But if without that separation, you wouldn't be able to come back and return and have a union. Because I see a union here. I see a union that wants to happen. I do see a union that's going to happen. I feel that they had to go through these changes in order for you guys to grow back and come together. Now, you as a divine family, you have to do the work as well. But I definitely see that it's done there because the Judgment is saying something out of darkness, something that has completely been dead, it is coming back for you. It's coming back. And I mean, I'm still stumped. You have the 4 pages out there, and that's all they're thinking about in their head is how to take care of you. You got the 4 kings. So it's like they're really wanting to charge in. Okay. So I want to know, what is the message of love that divine feminine needs to hear from their divine masculine at this very moment? What is the message of love, please? What is the message of love that divine feminine needs to hear at this very moment from their divine masculine? Message of love, please. Okay. So it says love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as the truth. So this is something that I do feel that divine masculine has learned, even though, you know, they've been in a turmoil state for some time. They're learning to love again. And this is what they want you to know and to learn, is to know that love is all around you no matter what. Okay, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else as far as helping others. When you help others, this is the best way to release karma. That's the best and easiest way to clear out karma for you and your twin, is by helping others and having that loving nature about yourself. Okay, and then have faith. It says trust your faith in this situation. So I mean, without trust, you can't have a new beginning. And this is what these butterflies are telling you. Have faith, because there is a new beginning coming to you. A new beginning that brings stability within your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because it is a twin flame journey. It's a twin flame that's returning to you. Okay? And then be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So this is something that if you're having struggles on not loving yourself, really love yourself, because this is going to change, and allow your divine masculine to come in for you. And then ask others for help if you need help. Okay, don't ever feel like there isn't help around for you, because there definitely is. Okay. And then limitless. You're limitless. Recognize this truth so you can do anything you choose to do. And this is definitely where I heard with the 7 of Cups, it's opened up so that they can choose divine feminine. And this is something that you don't know. Okay. And then listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. And when you listen with a loving heart, it's when you have faith and truth in what you're trying to perhaps restart or have a new cycle come in for you. And then demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So definitely having that heart of gratitude and helping others. It's the fastest way for you to bump yourself up a level as far as spiritually, because when you help others, this is what cures you and your divine masculine. Okay, so I do hope you like this reading, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you have to tell me who's getting messages, because I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something, and I'm telling you, it's from left field. It's definitely from left field. It's coming to you. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Have a great day.